Christmas Eve, and we are shopping for the last minute bits, leaving it lastminute.com. You wouldn't have thought after my Christmas shopping the other day I would have forgot anything, but I did, including these turkey roasting trays. Really good for saving on the washing up and chucking the turkey in and the other meats in. And we normally have a few of these trays as well, just to serve all the food in to save on that dreaded washing up on Christmas Day. So anyway, I've done the food shop now. Off to my dad's to collect some chairs because we have 8 people over and we don't have enough chairs. So he's got some chairs we're going to borrow from him. And then I am back home and I'm going to start preparing the gammon. And the gammon is going in the slow cooker today. So what I will do is come back to you once I'm home and I will show you how good my gammon looks before, and I might even show you how good it looks after. So in the kitchen now is pure Christmas cooking prep time on Christmas Eve here. So I'm going to be using the slow cooker today. I'm going to be cooking the best gammon your Christmas table has ever seen, trust me. But if you're after eBay tips and tricks and what's sold, you might want to skip through this part here because I'm going to talk you through step by step. Delia Smith, Nigella, Gordon Ramsay has nothing on me when it comes to cooking your gammon. So stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to make it perfect, and then I'll talk about what's sold on eBay. First things first, we have the slow cooker on the low heat, and I have peeled some carrots, which I am just going to chop up as well. Nice and small for the carrots that are going to just go in the slow cooker with the meat. So as I say, don't worry about watching Delia Smith this Christmas. You've just got to watch Bold Finds. He won't just tell you what he finds at the car boots anymore. It's how to make the perfect gammon for Christmas. So we'll just chop them carrots up. You don't need to be too careful with making sure they're perfect because they're just going to sit in the slow cooker. That's all good. And then we are going to just quarter the onion like so, and that's just going to sit in anyway. So first things first, now that's all done, we're going to push that to one side and I'm going to bring over the lovely bit of gammon we have here, which can be served up tomorrow. And I have some mixed spice. We have 3 tablespoons of mixed spice that I'm just going to rub into this lovely bit of meat. So as I say, Nigella has got nothing on me when it comes to rubbing into the meat. So we're going to get all of that in there. I'm going to flip this over here. Make sure it's all rubbed in everywhere on the meat here. Don't miss the sides, really important. When it comes to your rubbing in the meat, you've got to make sure you're covered it. So now that is done, it is as simple as this. We're going to lift off the lid of the slow cooker here. That's already getting up to a nice temperature, and we are going to put first of all the carrots and the onion into the cooker itself. So make sure I put this thing under here, so we've got under the chopping board, but they're all going in. And then we are just going to sit this meat on top in the slow cooker here. And it's going to sit in quite snug. Let's just squeeze that in. Right, we're in. So now that's all in, I'm just going to wash my hands quickly, just so we get off all of that mixed spice off the hands. And now the most important part when you come to this, I'm going to hopefully be able to lift you up and show you this part here. We need to add some cider, 500 mils of cider. So we're going to be using this Henry Weston's cider here. It's 500 mils. So I'm just going to pour this all over. Take your time though, because it's going to fizz up. Going to add that cider in there, and then we need to add some apple juice in there as well. So let me see how much apple juice this is saying here. 1 litre, depending on the slow cooker size, so we might not be able to get a whole litre in there, but this is 1 litre of apple juice, and we'll just pour that in until it's covered. this in there. I doubt it. That's probably about 700 mils, and that is probably all we're going to get in there. I don't want to overfill it. And then it's as simple as lid goes on, and that is good now. And I'm going to leave that probably on low for about 6 hours. And then what I'm going to do is come back to you and show you the glaze we're going to do. We've got some honey, we've got some mustard, we've got some dark brown sugar. So I will show you that once the 4 to 6 hours is up. So the Christmas table is all prepared. The wife's done a great job on this. So it is all ready for the guests tomorrow. And what we will do is move the sofa around and bring it out into the centre of the living room. So looks very good, including this snowman Christmas cracker ball that we passed around, and inside here is hats and gifts, etc. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so Christmas Eve, the gammon is nearly finished, and I thought I'd just show you what we have sold over the last 48 hours or so. Anyway, so first things first, the Sony PlayStation 1 DualShock controller went for £9.58. The Wii console white panels, which is the cover and door panels for the Wii, that's my second lot, that's gone for £7.49. We sold the Stitch plush for £13.50. That owes me £1. That's gone out quite quickly as well. We sold this book, The Art of Film Working on James Bond, from the recent haul I picked up for £11.98. And as you can see, a lot of these people are using the 30% off coupon, which expires on Christmas Eve. So it expires tonight, I think at midnight. I had a nice book bundle to the same customer, £30.71 for these 3 bundles of books that owe me 50p, 30p and 30p respectively. We had this Garmin SatNav power charger lead that went for £8.99. I had some wireless headphones again from the recent haul that went for £13.99. I had this Connect motion sensor that actually sold today on the 24th. That went for £8.99, as well as the 360 media remote that went for £5.99. And then the last sale so far up to this point is £7.99 for the Revel Control helicopter. I paid £3 for that, so probably a bit of a fail on that, to be honest. I might just about break even after postage. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab the gammon out of the slow cooker. I'm going to glaze it and show you that process. And then the final part of today's vlog will be showing you the finished results of the gammon. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 5.5 hours. I've just got the gammon out of the slow cooker and I've removed this layer of fat. Now what we're going to do with 1 tablespoon of mustard, I'm just going to drizzle that over. And this is English mustard, none of the American stuff. This is pure English mustard. And we're just going to cover this part and this part here with a bit of mustard. You don't want to use too much, just 1 tablespoon is fine. And then we are going to drizzle this with some lovely squeezy honey. And you have to get as much of this on as you want. But this is the really good stuff. So honey on that side, flip it over. Loads of honey on that because that will help it christen up as well in the oven. And then the final part we need to do is with this brown sugar here, is you just pat it in. Simple as that. It's messy on the hands, but you just rub the brown sugar all over the honey, like so. Make sure it's absolutely covered in this brown sugar. As you can see, it's already breaking off already some of this meat, but there we go, it's completely caked with brown sugar. And then that will go in the oven now for another 30 minutes on 200 degrees, and then it'll be ready to come out and ready to eat after that. But there we go, honey glazed, covered in brown sugar, covered in a bit of mustard as well for extra flavour, and that will come out looking lovely. And there's the final result, some beautiful gammon. It's just started to crisp up on top here, but as you can see, absolutely perfect. That's going to be so nice. Now I'm going to let that rest. I'm going to wrap it up in foil to keep the heat in. Once it's cooled down a bit, I'm going to stick it in the fridge and that'll be ready to carve tomorrow. But nice and simple, nicely done in the slow cooker, and I can't wait to have this on the Christmas table. So that's it now. All the Christmas Eve prep is done, and there's one thing left to do. Tonight we are playing, I've been challenged to Battleships by the missus. What she doesn't know is I'm 1996 champion at Battleships, so she's going to get absolutely battered. But anyway, I'll see you on tomorrow's vlog. Oh, one more thing. No eBay tips or tricks today. The advice today is enjoy Christmas Eve, have a few drinks, and let's see if I win Battleships. I'll update you tomorrow.